Happy lunch hour, guys. Okay, well, there seems to be a lot of talk on the mass migration in the country right now with people leaving blue states and illegals moving all over the country and stuff like that. I just thought I'd let everybody know here real quick just about the area here that I'm in, so you can make an informed decision on where you might want to move to, or for that matter, even vacation to. So before you even consider coming to East Tennessee, you got to be aware of what's happening here, especially in the rural areas and, well, all of Tennessee for that matter. Around here, there's a real housing shortage. Rents tripled, folks are moving here in record numbers, so it's next to impossible to find a place to stay. I mean, I've told you the stories about my buddy trying to find a house, okay? So if you plan on moving here, like I said, just vacationing with our mountains and lakes and stuff like that, I think you guys need to know that wolf spiders, fire ants, bed bugs have infested hotels and motels across the area due to our drier than normal winter that we had. And don't even think about going out in the woods. You will get eaten alive by ticks and chiggers, etc., etc. Our lakes are full of gators. You might have seen the story on Fox this week. There was a gator pulled out of Norris Lake here, the one I'm on this week. Okay, you've got freshwater sharks. You've got creepy old guys in Speedos. We're not exactly a young community. Okay? Our rivers are full of drunks and, floating around in tubes, peeing all over themselves, while there's a bunch of banjo players up in the woods cheering them on. Okay? Of course, you get the Tennessee mountain lions. They've eaten many domestic animals already. There's rumors that they've eaten small children, too. There's, you get these Amber Alerts on your phone weekly around here about some little kid missing, and they think it's like the ex-wife or the ex-husband grabbing them, and find out later it's mountain lions and cougars that are grabbing these kids for dinner. Okay. Then we have our local bear and coyote population. This time of year they're all in heat. They're howling, they're invading private property. I told you the story about mountaintop preps and the bear running around their deck on their house, right? That's an encounter you probably wouldn't be ready for. Okay, we've had plenty of bear sightings at every park, chasing after picnic baskets, obviously. Okay. You'd almost think we lived in Moscow. Oh, there have also been reports of cougars all over the place, especially in the bars and the motels. So be careful for that. Okay. Snakes, don't even get me started on the snakes. Water moccasins, rattlers. I mean, you can't go out in the backyard here without encountering them. Run into snakes all the time. I got to be careful with the dogs. Okay. Poison ivy. Oh my God. You know me and how allergic to poison ivy I am. The kudzu, that's always been a problem here, but now we've got to the point where the kudzu is actually being taken over by poison ivy. So if you're allergic to poison ivy, I would highly suggest either get a huge prescription for prednisone and don't ever get out of the car if you come into or through Tennessee. Skunks. Can't drive a mile down the road here without seeing some roadkill on the street that's a skunk. Forget it, okay? Stinks up everything. Forget about driving if you like to drive around with your windows open. God forbid you've got a convertible. It's just, no, all you're going to smell is skunks. Murder hornets. Yes, we have murder hornets like crazy, okay? You have giant black clouds of murder hornets coming through. Swarms of giant crickets. Don't even get me started on the stink bugs. Another one of those great imports that we got from China. Stink bugs around Tennessee. Forget it. Okay. Scorpions have now migrated here. Okay. They've been congregating in mass quantities You know, they're under rocks, lawnmowers, logs, wooden steps, around the houses. You know, it's crazy. And then, you know, we're even starting now getting tarantulas coming in here. So, you know, if you're an arachnophobe, Tennessee probably not going to be where you want to be. All right. Head lice. Yeah, we got a big problem with head lice. The head lice in Tennessee has now metamorphosized. It can now fly. So, I mean, it's jumping from people to people. Standing in the grocery store, you don't have to lay down on somebody's pillow or something. You know, head lice, forget it. They're all over you. We have vampire bats here. You know, bats are good, keep the mosquitoes away, but now we're getting vampire bats, and, you know, they are, don't let your dogs out at night, or if you've got barn cats or something, oh my God, you know, forget it. Come out in the morning and be two nice little holes right in the neck there, vampire bats after the animals. Then again, you know, the biggest terror thing that you've got in Tennessee that you've really got to worry about, there's a lot of straight, white, Christian, conservative males that live here, you know, that running around carrying guns, driving trucks, waving the American flag, you know, they don't care about pronouns either, you know. So, you know, if that doesn't get you, you know, you might want to consider somewhere else. You know. Oh yeah, and the last one that, you know, you guys really, really might want to need to know: hardly anybody around here is vaccinated. Okay. Nobody bothered. Nobody believed in it. You know, figured, hey, we get sick, chicken soup, a little orange juice, some rest, and we get better. You know, we didn't. People around here don't believe in masks or closures or quarantines or anything like that. They just went about their normal lives. So I just kind of wanted to let you guys know what Tennessee is like. If you're considering moving here, understand it's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful place to live. People are wonderful, everything. But I just wanted to make sure that, you know, all of those of you in New York and Illinois and California, Massachusetts, you know, those of you coming from Bolivia and Ecuador and Haiti, if you want to come here, just please understand, it ain't perfect. But those of us who are here, we really like it a lot, and we want to keep it that way. Pinball out.